Hey, it's Random Pop Culture News Freak here once again, aka MannyTendoWolverine. You guys are wrestling truth on support this channel. I'm on Twitter, Instagram. I'm on my links, link tree, just in case anything bad happens. Channel if it gets shut down or black shadow banned or deleted forever, unfortunately. God forbid. But anyways, obviously here to talk about The Last of Us 2. I was gonna do a reaction review segment, but and again I ain't want hopefully HBO give me a copyright strike or claim. That's why I decided not to do a reaction review thing for this video. This trailer that came out literally a couple hours ago. Not that long ago. So was that, and I usually don't talk about Silent Hill, but this is some brand new, super new ass news. This listing confirmed from Amazon. Resident Evil 4 remakes for the Xbox One. Even though I said I wasn't gonna talk about Microsoft Xbox anymore, it's still about Silent Hill. Even though, granted, I wish it would have been a huge part of my childhood, but fortunately, strictly religious parents, I wasn't able to fucking play that game. Fortunately, but there's that it's weird. I was able to play Resident Evil, thank God. Anyways, this Last of Us teaser trailer. Pedro Pascal's asked to save the Who You Can HBO series. Comes from Dennis Petsky from Deadline. I've not read from Deadline probably almost 4 months, a while ago. I'm completely unrelated to the video, but if any of you guys ever heard about the VTubers and stuff like that, like VTuber news, usually I rarely ever talk about it, but next year I may or may not start talking about that a little bit here and there, since I may not do like video game news for a while, or God forbid ever again, but I might not. I don't know. There was a dude I was watching here for so many freaking videos on him. His name was V-Action. I don't know if they have a Twitter account, but if you follow him on Twitter, I can give him a follow over there, because his whole channel, I think it got deleted or terminated. So, it's a damn shame, because I used to love watching all the freaking, since I usually don't go to Twitch almost at all, I used to watch a lot of his, like, freaking recordings of, mainly only 5 of them. I think there was Yuza, another one I talked about a few months ago, Milky Ways. Of course, the one that used to be a PokeTuber, now she's a VTuber now, Tricky Way. That one, and then like 2 other ones, Anya, and they used to do a lot of freaking clippings of Shy Lily too. So sucks, really sucks ass. YouTube took him down. So hopefully he makes another account. She has like 61K subscribers, so at least follow him on Twitter. Give him a follow in there. So anyways, let's get to this. Last of Us 2 now. So set to Hank Williams, Alone and Forsaken. We're getting the first extent in the look at the Last of Us HBO high-profile drama series adaptation based on the 2013 PlayStation video game series. Dark and harrowing teaser trailer is separate. I think that's what it was. Interspecies. Interpresses. I don't even know how you fucking pronounce it, but let's continue. Some dialogue from a Williams song featured a heavily on apocalypse survivors Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey. And I only seen Pedro Pascal in like 3 or 4 things besides The Mandalorian, and there was on that one, and that Nicolas Cage movie that he was in. And then there was another movie, I think he did it with like, I don't know if it was Morgan Freeman or some other dude, I think Jared Leto or something, I don't know. So I only seen him in like 3 things, but he's a pretty good ass actor, in my opinion. Anyways, let's move on. So I know he'll probably be getting The Last of Us. So it's based on Naughty Dog's award-winning video game series, The Last of Us. It takes place 20 years after modern civilization has been destroyed by a deadly virus. So, it's fantasy, but it's that planned them, scammed them, and shit with real stuff. I don't know. Joel, Pedro Pascal's character. Hopefully, he probably had to work out and build a lot of muscle to play Joel, because in the games, even though I never played any of the games, I watched a lot of old school Let's Plays on it. And the first Last of Us, and the second part, that was god awful fucking trash, and they started putting politics into that. And I ain't even getting into that, because I talk about it massively amounts of times on this channel. This is a 14-year-old girl, 2.5 years ago. 14-year-old girl, out of an oppressive quarantine zone to the Fireflies, a cure-searching organization. What starts as a small job soon becomes a brutal, heartbreaking journey as both of the travelers transverse across the U.S., depend on each other for survival. And it probably gets more deadlier from there. I know the freaking story of this game is fucking wild. Hopefully it doesn't screw up. And I heard there's a lot of the Halo freaking TV stuff and Paramount Plus, they kind of fucked it up. For me, I enjoyed it since I rarely ever played any of the games, but you see why a lot of hardcore fools that grew up playing a lot of Halo games, even though I didn't really give a rat's ass about the Halo games. I can see why they were angry as fuck about that unfortunate live action series. But listen more. Addition to Pascal and Ramsey's The Last of Us, Gabrielle Luna as Tommy and Torv, and Tess, Nico Parker as Sarah, Murray Bartlett as Frank, Nick Offerman as Bill, Storm Reed as Riley, Merle Dandridge, hopefully I'm saying that right, Dandridge as Marlene, Jeffrey Price as Perry, Lamar Johnson as Henry, Kivani Woodward as Sam, Graham Greene as Marlon, Elaine Miles as Florence, and Ashley Johnson as Troy Baker. Oh, wow. Troy Baker was going to be in this. I'm not surprised, because I remember the last voice acting he did was like for Death Stranding. That was the last one I watched. The adaptation was written and executive produced by Craig Manzon and Neil Druckmann. There's a lot of motherfuckers. This is the guy that a lot of people out there, a lot of fools out there were really upset about was Neil Druckmann. It says the series is co-production with Sony Pictures Television and is executive produced by Carolyn Strauss, Evan Wells, and Assad Quizlebash. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Carter Swan and Rose Lamb. Production companies: PlayStation Productions, Word Games, The Mighty Men, Naughty Dog. Last of Us slated to premiere of 2023. Okay. Yes, overall thoughts, views, and opinions. I didn't even get to see this trailer thing yet. Like I said, I didn't want to do a reaction review thing for it because if I would have, I didn't want to get a copyright claim or community guideline strike because I'm trying to risk my fucking channel like that. I don't know. If it has this dude right here, Pedro Pascal in it, I know it's got to be a good ass fucking thing. It might have a few, hopefully not too much wokeism in it or SJW fucking political bullshit that's going to be thrown in there, God forbid. I really hope it doesn't because it kind of fucks up the whole storyline, in my personal opinion. I really hope it doesn't do that. But yeah, well, let's move on. We can get to the second one. I usually don't talk about a lot of news from Silent Hill, but I thought that one was pretty freaking important here. I don't know if these leaks were like legit or not. Says a listing for Amazon confirms Resident Evil 4 remake for the Xbox Series X and Xbox One. So yeah, let's get us started. Hopefully I'm able to fucking read this thing. Yeah, it's from xfire.com. So I got to credit is due. I'm not sure who the ones are, the writers, producers of this thing. Or excuse me, the news story article people that wrote. Okay, so it goes on to say Amazon listing confirms Resident Evil 4 remake for the Xbox One. This comes from Hassad Sajid. Hopefully I'm saying that right. From September 26, 2022. It's only the third time I ever read from this place. It's alright, but sometimes it kind of slows down my PC, unfortunately, but let's move on. One of the most popular games for the Resident Evil series franchise confirmed for the original, coming to the Xbox Series 1, Xbox Series X, and Resident Evil 4. It's a remake of the original released in 2005. I know that was pretty huge at the time. The game was widely popular for the fan favorite to this day. I'm not surprised it was. This thing had to be really big. It says the reimagined version of the Resident Evil 4 will have detailed graphics thanks to Capcom's proprietary Nari engine delivered modernized gameplay similarly to their other gameplays like Resident Evil 2 and 3 remakes. The Resident Evil 4 series features on some of the most iconic Resident Evil characters, including Leon, Wong, Ada Wong. Oh, okay. I thought this was Silent Hill. Well, I guess I got this mixed up. My bad. I guess it's gonna be freaking Resident Evil stuff. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to, trap you like that. This is something about Amazon. I'm sorry if this shit's taking a super long ass time. It says the game has not been officially acclaimed. I guess that's what it's gonna say. I don't know. You just have to wait for a couple seconds. Hopefully it works. Oh yeah. Officially announced and confirmed to be available for the last gen console, but it seems that a listing has confirmed the arrival of the remake last-gen Xbox console as well. A Reddit user or gaming leaks and rumors shared an Amazon link pre-ordered to the Xbox Series version 1 of the game. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but we'll see. As a significant find as gamers were officially confirmed for the PS4, but not for the Xbox One. According to the listings, it's assumed that the game will also be coming to Xbox One. Confusion also started with the remakes. Started with the remakes announcement during the Tokyo Game Show 2022, and Capcom announced that the game would only be available for PS4, PS5, Xbox Series X, and S consoles. Twitter username Jamie Moran UK. Moran. Hopefully, I'm not saying moron. I'm butchering the name. The tweet listing it had been updated for almost a month, with most people noticing it now. It's the tweet there. I'm not sure if it's real or fake. So overall thoughts, views, and opinions though. This is gonna have some old school Capcom fools I know, especially fools I watch once in a while, like Young Yang, Dreamcast Guy, and RGT. But these guys are probably gonna be hyped as hell for this shit. Me, it's gonna be okay. Like I said, I wasn't the most hardcore Resident Evil fan, but I didn't hate it either. I thought the movies were kind of, oh man, they were bad when it came to a lot of the writing, man. They kind of fucked up certain things and characters here and there, but I don't know. The games were always good up to Resident Evil 3. The fourth one I was kind of iffy on, and after that, I didn't really get to play the rest, especially the last one came out last year. Oh man, that was something of another else. So that's all I gotta say for now. I'm out here. Links to description box down below, cards on the side. As far as the Last of Us HBO series, I hope that shit's really, really good. I'm already watching half of the Rings of Power shit, and even though I really don't really care too much about House of the Dragon, I like some of the actors are pretty badass in there. And yeah, that's it. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen, bros, women, boys and fans, as always. Talking to Commodities, I'll see you next week. As a day of a night, wherever you're ever out there, stay with your channel, and video gaming streams, and my own news, sorts of drama news, all that good stuff. And once in a while, we're actually review videos on the internet news, rarely random internet news. And that's it. Take it easy, peace out, sauerkraut. Ages and mind, my friends. See you on the flip side. Bye. I'm out here. Stay safe. I'm gone.